So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Calvin Austin on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now Scott to drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jalen Warren, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Howard throwing on third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Coming out throwing is Williams. The left side finds Birdie. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down, Williams. Into traffic, complete. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's 2nd and 5. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers trim the lead to 1. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Now loose here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. It's an excellent look on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tune of this drive.
Body on the right side by Moore. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again, Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 7-point lead in the 1st. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears blow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
I think there's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
Can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Warren here from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Warren once more. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Warren running between the tackles. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 14-6 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Howard. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now a pitch play to Warren. Has some space inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. You'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Design bootleg here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Cole Holcomb has it.
You know what? We'll get another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying an inside give to Warren. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards to their offense after that fumble return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes, step away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Warren, quick out the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, is the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And oh, he got it! Interception! Zay Frazier has it. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. Just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100 plus for a pick 6. Wow.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Warren. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
In the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They send the tight end in motion left. Warren. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers reduce the deficit to just 2 before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Williams to throw on first. No, they get him yet again. Paul Holcomb has it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36. They're going play action. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10.
Williams on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. On the move, past the 40. And This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun, Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
2 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get into the end zone there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think he has on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll go play action. Howard. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He brings it in. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They run with Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
At the Bears' 4-yard line.
Gets it again. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain 9. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's do his back. Roshan Johnson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. The Bears tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
For Chicago.
Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Steelers want to end it in regulation if they can. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throwing now. Same guy, Wilson again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here he is to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Gives this one to Freiermuth. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Setting up to pass. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
On 2nd down, Warner. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Looks like They'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 27. Smith's got it, left side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Third down, here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Kmet. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here he is to throw. Catch made by Loveland. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on that series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now to throw.
Seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target.
And they pick him off again! Picked by T.J. Edwards. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both